Good everyone, my name is Graphics. If you look at the right hand side of the screen, you see the two views of the given figure in orthographic projection, and we're told to assemble these views in isometric projection. So when you do the word isometric, the first thing you have to do is to draw your isometric axis. That is, you take your vertical line this way, and you take your horizontal line this way, incline that um, 30-degree to the horizontal all together. Where the total length from the question is given to be 62, from 0 to 62 is here, and the total width is getting from here, which is 50. So from 0 to 5 is 50, and the height is given to be 36 plus 16, and that is 52. So you're going to use it to form a box. So when I place it this way, remember I'm using my T-square. So place it here, I'll draw the vertical line, and I'll come here, I'll draw another vertical line parallel to the main one we have here. Then I'm going to close it up, and I'll also close this up. Then here too, close it up. Then also this part too, close it up. Can you see that? So I should be able to zoom this to give us a bigger view. So once we've done this, now we are given that the entire length is thickened. Like I can just start from here now, get the height, the total height from the beginning, that is from here to here. And from here to here means this 16 plus 12, and that's 28. So I'm going to measure the 28 here from 0 to 28. So 28, then we have 12 also. This 12 you see, let me just do that down, and this 12. So I'll just use it to form, just draw it around because this is a 3D view. Here, also here, and this side here, all good, and this side here too. So the next thing is to get the center of that figure. So like I told you, to get center of a given figure, you just have to join the diagonals. So I'll join this diagonal to this. I'll draw a line this way, and I'll draw this to this. I'll draw another line this way. So where they meet, that is the center of that figure. So what I need is the center. So I'll just place it this way, and I'll project this downward. So that means this point is the center we need, and here also. So why am I doing that? It's because of 25, right? So 25, you take half of 25, and that will be what? 12.5. So I'll measure 12.5 on my meter rule. From 0, this is 12.5 here. And I'll place it at this point, where I'll mark 12.5 at the left, and also 12.5 at the right. So I can easily thicken it in this manner. Hope you can see that, which I'm going to bring it straight down, thicken it, because the front there is easily visible. Thicken it here, and also thicken it from here, and I also close it down from here. Can you see that? Now the next thing is there's an inclined line from the plan here, right, that is touching here, but we don't know the extent of that line. So what I will advise you is you get the orthographic projection of this. How did I mean? Look at what I did here. Let me remove this. And let me take it down a little bit so you get what I'm talking about. So this is what we have here. So can you see this? So what I want is I need to get the inclined line here. So I'll just measure from this point to this point. So you draw this, right? I'll measure from this point to this point, which I'll tell you the distance from here to here. All right? Then I'll come here and I'll place it here. So let me zoom it up. So I'll come here and I'll place it here. Can you see that? So what is that distance? The distance there is just given to be 20, right? So that 20, I will now thicken it from this point to that 20. Which I will bring it down from here. Faint line first. Can you see that? And I'll come here to project this end. The way I projected this end here, I'll project it here too. So that I can easily transfer this point to the other end here. So that I can also join from this point to this point. Hope you can see that. Now after we've done that, the next thing is it is going up. It's going up by that 16, right? So meaning that I'm going to measure 16 upward or measure 12 downward, any of the two. So let's do that. I can easily measure 16 upward from 0 to 16, right? Is 0, 10, 5, and is 16 here. Can you see the 16 here? So once I've done that, I will now use my instrument. I will now project from this point to touch here, and from this point to touch here. Hope you can see that. So why am I doing that? Because of this side, you see it is inclined. It's not going fully in. So it with a distance of what? Of 12. This 12 you see is the thickness. So that means I'm going to measure a thickness of what? Of 12 here. So measure 12 at this point. And also measure 12 at this point. Hope you can see that. Now once you've done that, remember that I can easily project this. This will touch here, and this also will touch here, but it's not going fully through. I'll just transfer that point. This point I measure 12 here. I'll mark it to touch here, and the other one too, I'll mark it to touch here. Can you see that? So that is where I will now take my rule and I'm going to thicken this part here, right? And I'll take this upward now from here to come and touch this part here. Then I will now close here up. Then this is going straight down from this point, straight down to this point. Can you see that? And the other one, it said I should measure 38 from the beginning of the line to the other end here, as you can see on the screen. So I'll measure 38 from this point, 0 to 38. So I can easily thicken from here to here, right? And I can easily transfer my point instead of redrawing it again. I can easily transfer the point from this point, which I'll see to the straight line to this point. And this will help me with this. Then this is coming down here. Then here is going up. And we're told that the angle of that inclined line is at an angle of what? 30 degrees. Now, since I have already drawn this somewhere, right? So I'll just go back to that same diagram. Let me zoom it down. I'll go back to that same diagram. What I need is the distance from here to here, which I don't know, is not given in the question. But because I have already drawn this in orthographic projection, hope you can see that. I have drawn it in what? Orthographic projection. I'll just take my instrument and I'll just measure from this point to this point, which is 12. So I'll close it back and I'll zoom here up back to have what we're discussing. So meaning that from this point to this point is 12. Are you with me? So I can easily take in here and also take in from here to here. Right? I'm also taking from here to here. Right? Then we're not done. We'll continue. So this, I can just close here from here to here. And also close from here to here. And also close from here to here. Hope you can see the message I'm passing here. So if you want to know how to draw this in orthographic projection, that I draw that figure I was showing you, you can just click on the link at the top right corner of the screen here. So we proceed. So I have successfully brought out this figure that you can see at the right hand side of the screen. If you know you found the video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.